I'm Scott Allen Miller, and according to all the machinations of modern science, this is the 5th of January 2022. Welcome to the Sheep Guarding Llama vlog from Las Bonitas, León, Nicaragua, here in beautiful Central America, where the sun is always shining, the weather is always pleasant, people are always friendly, things are always safe, the food is always delicious, and buying things is always a really big challenge because nothing is sold here. Woo, welcome. It is a beautiful first week of January. The weather has actually been completely fantastic. I am on the GoPro because I just like recording on this. It gets fun playing with the camera, with the phone and the gimbal and all that, and I enjoy that, and I like having a change of pace. The audio on that is not too bad. It is in stereo. When I do this, we are in mono, but I have this cool microphone down here so you can hear me way better, and it's just way cool, and it's much more stable. Even though the gimbal with the phone has so much more going on, I think the GoPro actually stabilizes things at least in a little bit more natural way. Like it just, I don't know, it seems a little bit more pleasing to watch, but it's also way easier for me to be like, oh, there's a dog, and come back. Whereas with the gimbal, I have to be like, okay, if I move over here, maybe, no, oh, okay. So yeah, it's give and take, right? I'm sure I could get better at the gimbal in time, but it's a lot of work. Like even when you're used to it, it's a lot of work. There's no easy way to do it because you got a joystick and it doesn't respond the same every time, and you can't, it's just not meant to do that. Like the whole point is to be smooth, and so if you're gonna smooth it out that much, you can't move fast. Like you have to, there's trade-offs. But the GoPro, it's all digital. Now I'm in the dark. It's all digital, and when you move the lens, it moves. Right, it doesn't fight you and not move the lens, so you get a lot better reaction time there going on. So today it's Wednesday, and this is my full day. Well, yesterday and today are my full days with the book. I started first thing this morning. I got up and I was doing the book at like 6:45 in the morning. By 8 o'clock, I already had the first chapter in and done. So really good progress. I spent the whole day, I mean every moment of the day, working on the book. I had 10 out of 11 chapters, and I did some yesterday, right? So it wasn't 10 today. It was like 3 or 4 yesterday. Maybe it was like 3.5 yesterday, 5.5 today, 6.5 today, something like that. But 10 are done, and the 11th, I just have to get up in the morning and do. So at midnight, I contacted my editors and I'm like, here's the next to last chapter. We have one left to go. I'm doing it first thing in the morning because we're supposed to go to publishing tomorrow, to the actual upload to publishing. So this had to be done today, or it has to be done tomorrow, and I don't want to be in a position where, by the way, I'm at Mano a Mano, and this is the cute Mano a Mano dog. He's a cutie. He's not paying any attention to me. He's a YouTube famous dog now, and he doesn't even care. That's aloof right there. I didn't want anything to go wrong tomorrow. I don't want to take any risks with that. So I worked very, very, very hard today to make sure that all of that was done. Today was also a really easy day for me to do that because Paul and Dominica and Yvonne are in Managua as our monthly shopping trip. So they went with Leo and drove out to Managua, went to Price Mart and did all the big shopping for the month, which is great because as long as they're in the house, Dominica, or in the hotel, Dominica will come and spend time with me, right? Which is great, but she'll come down and just sit in the aisle. She doesn't have anything to do. She'll just read, but it's like she's there in the space, and it makes my brain like always pay attention to her. Or if anyone does it, it's the same thing, but she's the only one that really does that for any length of time. The kids do it, but only as long as their room's getting cleaned. As soon as their room's done, they're like, okay, we're gonna go back unless we're hanging out and doing something. So but she comes down and she'll like read, and then like people will call her. Someone will always stop in to talk to her. She'll have something to comment on, and it's just, any one thing is really minor, but it adds up. And as long as she's there, I know it can happen any second, and it does. So my brain is just always partially engaged with her in the room, with anyone in the room. So with everyone gone today, makes it really easy for me to just focus, right? It's like I need silence. I need no one in my space. It's one of the reasons why I can't work in an office. I just can't get anything done. I don't know how anybody does it. It's just all interruptions. Even when it's not direct interruptions, it's soft interruptions, right? It's just sounds and movement and noise and knowing that there could be, or there might be, or there's about to be. So it was really, really productive today. I just flew through the book, got so much done, feel so good about it. It was awesome. I'm going past Curvita here. I'm actually gonna head out. It's been a while since I walked down here. I'm coming up on the estuary, and I don't normally come down here. They've put up new ranchos down here. Weird. Wonder what I guess the water has moved significantly, and they've had to build new things because the water doesn't go where it used to. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of the nature down here. Everything, hola, everything moves all the time. So, oh wow, yeah, shows how rare I come down here. Look at all these dogs. I don't know if you can see them. Dogs on the ladders. So where I'm standing, well, in a couple feet, this was waterfront. If you look at some of my photos or videos from several months ago, I would be standing on the waterfront. I'm gonna turn around here. Look at how far out the water's way out there. That's a new rancho. These are all new ranchos over here. These ranchos really close. That's what was here. All that other stuff is new. If you look over here behind me, like this boat right here against this building, that would have been touching the water last time I was down here. So holy cow, that has shifted so much. And actually, right over here where this one rancho is, this is where the river was 9 months ago. And now the river's somewhere down there, and everything is different. And this is all just a sand bed now. I know that it changes, but the speed at which it changes is really surprising. That's weird, because that's Barca de Oro, and all those waterfront places down there, they're all based on being waterfront, and they're really not. So yeah, it was a great day. Got so much done. Feeling really good. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna be able to get up and just knock it out, and that will be it. Don't have to worry about the book. I am ready to do another book. Like, this was exhausting, and my editor said this is 372 days to get this done, which I think is a pretty long time probably for writing a single book, but who knows? Maybe they're used to this with new authors. But I've got a couple more books kind of in my head, and I think I'd like to get them maybe done, and they're acting like they want to do more books with me, so we'll see. Maybe they're just doing that to help me finish up this one. Like, yeah, we'll definitely do more books as soon as you get this one done, right? Well, I don't know. Also today, Dominica and Paul picked up the new camera. So excited. This is my toy for when the book is done. I timed this perfectly. Not on purpose, it just worked out that the book is being finished on the same day that the camera is being delivered. And this is the camera that I kind of treated myself because I was doing the book. So I've been all year long thinking about, well, as soon as this book is basically done, I'm gonna get a new camera, and I'm gonna be so happy when that happens. So I gotta get this book done so I can get that camera. I'm just noticing as I walk past some of these places, so much foliage and stuff has changed. I can see new buildings I hadn't seen before. I'm gonna step over here. This is actually Mike's place. I've never actually seen this before. I think it's part of Oasis, but I don't know. And there's this food truck that hangs out here. So they picked up the Olympus EM1. Wait, we're gonna say hi to this dog because he's hilarious. Hello. How are you? How are you? Street Dogs of Las Penitas, a new series here on Cheap Guarding Llama. They picked up the new camera, the EM1 Mark II. I've got the 12-100 f4 lens. I got the SD cards, got 5 batteries, a little bit of a Amazon mix up there, but actually having 5 batteries is probably a good thing. I'm not sure that that's gonna be a negative, so that worked out pretty well. Everything that we needed arrived, and they brought that out tonight. So it was about 10 or 11 o'clock when they got back. The new bag from Vanguard is amazing. I haven't gotten to really play with it yet, but it is cool, really, really cool. Big, all kinds of great features. It's got a spot to hold a tripod. It's got a spot to hold a drone. It's got a spot for multiple main cameras, for the lenses. It's got protective things for everything. It's a waterproof base. It's got a rain cover that goes over it. It's got spots for the rain cover to go inside the drone holder so that you have all of that with you all the time. It's really attractive. It has really breathable back. It's got the ability to be swung around in the front. It has like just tons of features. I haven't bought a new backpack in something like 25 years. So I bought a backpack somewhere in the late 1990s, and that's what I used when NTG was new and when I was just starting my career. But in, I believe, the Christmas of 2001, so Dominica and I had just been dating for a few months, I was currently at the time working at Lockheed Martin, and the consulting firm that I was working with, Vaca is so cute. Hold on. There's Vaca. How you doing, baby? This is one goofy dog right here. She's a goofy dog. So they gave us this bag for Christmas from the consulting firm that I was working there through. And at the time I was like, oh, this is a nice backpack. I like this. Didn't really think too much of it, but it's this really nice Italian laptop bag, and typically those things last you like 2 or 3 years. Well, I've had mine for 20 years and people still comment that it looks pretty much brand new. There's, you know, a little bit of wear and tear on this thing, but I mean really a little bit. Nothing has worn out, nothing shows strong signs of wear, everything still works. There's not a single broken thing, worn out thing, scratched thing, cut thing, nothing on the bag. It's still in perfect condition, and I have used this bag continuously for 20 years. And those who know me know that, you know, I've been going to offices, traveling all around, moving around the world, putting my backpack through a bit. I mean, I'm typically gentle with things, but I mean, this thing has been everywhere. There's nowhere I've ever gone without this backpack because I use it for absolutely everything. Now, it's not my camera bag, it's my laptop bag, but I use it as a day bag. I sometimes use it as my carry-on. Sometimes it's stuffed with clothes. Sometimes it definitely has cameras in it. Sometimes a camera bag goes into it. You name it, I've done it. I've struggled to close it. I've thrown it under things. It's been under so many airplane seats. It's just been everywhere, through everything. But I need a real adventurous camera bag, something that's gonna seriously protect the camera, that's really gonna allow us to do filming and have a go bag for the professional camera gear. And that is what this new bag, this new Vanguard, is for. So this is pretty exciting because I have not gotten to buy a real bag since, I mean, I was about 20, literally. About 20 years old, the last time I bought a bag, and my needs were very different. So this was a very exciting shopping opportunity to look around. And I went online with Liesel and we looked through bags and different vendors and different features. And she's like, you gotta get this one. And now that I have it, wow, it was a good choice. I'm very, very happy with this bag. Dominica's like, this bag is so cool. Everyone who sees it is like, this is literally a really cool bag. Like, you don't normally get excited about bags, most people don't. This is a bag that everybody who sees it gets excited about. So I have that now, I have the new camera, I have the new lens, I have all the new stuff. Can't look at it tonight. Like, I put my hands on it, took it out of stuff, and went, yep, everything's here, everything made it. I can't play with it tonight, but I charged up the batteries, and hopefully I will get a little bit of time to play with it tomorrow on Thursday, as soon as I get that chapter uploaded. And then the plan is that Camille is going to come down to the beach. I'm out of air, I've been walking so much. Camille is going to come down to the beach. We're going to do some photo shoots with a new camera out on the beach. She has not had a lot of beach time, and she wants to be able to see us before she leaves. She leaves Friday morning, heading by bus to Costa Rica, where she is catching a flight on Saturday, which is only in 2 days, to Colombia, to Cartagena. So she's got a lot going on, and this is the last that we will see her potentially for quite some time. So we're going to try to get together tomorrow, which is when I will see all of you.